What's going on, Smitties and people of the world? It is Patrick here, and welcome to my high round solo guide for Origins. In this video, I'm basically going to be showing you how to set up in order to put yourself in a good position to get to a high round. I'm going to be showing you what guns to get, where to rape train, and all things of that nature. If you're not very experienced with Origins, you should probably check out my ultimate guide to Origins, where you can check out how to build everything, where to go. Just basically tells you everything you need to know about Origins, which will be a good setup for this video. Now, the other thing, I just want to clarify that this is a pretty difficult map as a solo player. I do admit I did struggle with it quite a bit. It's not the easiest map, so just keep that in mind. You know, the mud really dampens things down. But without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to do is turn on the generator, and you can get 10 kills from the Templar guys, which will give you a maximum of 100 points. Now, you can't get anything more than that. It kind of maxes out after 10 kills from them, but it is 100 points that you wouldn't get otherwise, and I'd recommend getting it. I mean, why not, right? It's going to take you like 30 extra seconds, and this map is all about points. The doors are extremely expensive, so you may as well, get the points where you can take them. As far as that though, with the actual zombies, you're going to want to just knife them. Some people say that you should shoot them in the knee because you get 80 points from it, but I think you should save the double points to the second round and just shoot the zombies in the chest. Now, number one, you're not going to miss as much because, you're shooting in a chest versus a knee. And number two, you're going to actually get more kills, which will turn into more points. So, people have their different opinions. You can do whatever you want. It's really not going to make a big deal in the grand scheme of things. But I recommend following that strategy, and I think it should get you more points. That's really all you have to do on round two. The other thing is, don't forget to grab quick revive. That's always a good thing to have. And from here, we're going to want to head out the door on round three and just open the door leading to generator number 2. Now, you're also going to open the one leading to number 3 because we want to get the 2 shield pieces that are lying around here. If you don't know where they are, you can check out my ultimate guide. And the other thing, the reason though why we're going this way first is because we can grab the MP40. The MP40 is a great gun for this map, gets you lots of points, and it's very powerful. So I recommend getting that. And then the last thing you want to do on round 3 is turn on the generator. During rounds 4 and 5, your really main goal should be to get Juggernog and also the zombie shield. You should probably be able to do this by round 5, 4 if you got lucky with some double points and max ammos. Basically, just get your jug, also get the third piece up here for the zombie shield, and you're going to want to build it down here. Now, I just say here because it's closest to where you're going to be training, and you want to have the shield close because it is a very big help on this map. That's pretty much it for rounds 4 and 5. Okay guys, so now starts the grind. These next few rounds, you're basically just focusing on getting your points. The other thing that you can start looking at are the staffs. Now, you actually don't have to use the staffs to get to a high round. They're not a lot better than the ray gun, I will admit. In the later rounds, they will help. They are good. When you upgrade them to the ultimate staffs, they are very helpful. However, that's a long process. But I really, if you want to build them, be my guest, but I'm just saying that you don't have to. It's not absolutely necessary. The other thing that you want to look at are getting all the generators powered up so you can pack a punch, because that's a very important step. In round 8 comes the Panzer Soldat. Now I just want to say a quick little step about him. MP40 is not very good for taking him out. That's the one drawback to the MP40. You're going to want to get some better gun, like the Galil's really good, any sort of straight shooter, but this has a lot of recoil and you can't get close enough to him. But just remember, shoot him in the head, and you shouldn't have too much problem with him. Now, just a quick note on round 10 when the Templar zombies start coming in, don't go after them. Either wait for a zombie to, just have one left and go after them then, or wait for them to come to you. But do not go down in the trenches when you have zombies spawning in. It's just going to be a bad time unless you have like a staff or something, and there's a good chance you're going to go down. Just don't waste your time. They're just generators. You can turn them on. But as for, these next couple rounds, again, just keep working at it. Just keep grinding. For perks that you're going to want to start looking at. Now, obviously, Jug and Quick Revive. But the other ones are, I definitely recommend Stamina Up. Okay, Stamina Up, the mud, it's just going to help you out a lot. And as for the fourth one, it's kind of a wild card between Mule Kick, Electric Cherry, and PhD. Now, Mule Kick for obvious reasons. Electric Cherry is good, and I recommend PhD if you have the ray gun. Now, like I said, this is all going to be random, but just hope you don't get double tap, because you get a free double tap from the box. Now, soon after this, maybe around 11 or 12, you're probably going to be set up enough that, you really don't need to, worry too much. You'll probably have Pack-a-Punch. You'll probably have all your perks, and things should be pretty good. You can, basically, this is the time where you got to start just rape training hard and going up the levels. Now, this is probably what a lot of you guys were looking for, is where to rape train. This is what I feel. To the right side of me right there, you see that dirty little trench area. Never go through that. That is a bad area. You will get stuck. What I say is go where there are planks, okay? Just run throughout the whole excavation site. Best idea, okay? You have the shield. You shouldn't get into too much trouble. You have a ray gun with PhD. You should be okay. Really, it's just, there are little areas that you can train hardcore, but it's just not, I don't like it. I don't like it personally. I think that just running around the map as just this lunatic, basically going everywhere, is your best bet. You're always going to have more than one option to get out of a place if a zombie comes and traps you. It's just really the smart thing to do. You see me going everywhere. I just run around everywhere. This is a spot that I really like to start killing the zombies. Just make sure that you never get caught from behind, because getting caught from behind is not good. Other thing that you want to look out for are the robots, which every time you enter a little part where they step, check. Please just check. Maybe you don't have to check every time, but just have a good general idea where the robots are, if they're there, because I've many times got killed already by those stupid robots, and it's just so frustrating. So just check as much as you can. But like I said, guys, really just rape train around the whole excavation site. Don't go into that spot that I mentioned with the mud. The other side, where there's kind of an equivalent spot with the mud that the tank goes through, that's not as bad because it's not so open and there's a couple of planks, but the other side is just really dangerous. Now, as for guns, I really like getting this gun. You get it from the chest after you do a certain challenge, and it's really good for the mid rounds, but in the end, you're probably going to want to end up with a ray gun and a staff. Now, for staffs, I would say on solo, you're either going to want the fire staff or the ice staff. The ice staff is good for running trains when you get stuck on zombies, because you can freeze them, kind of like the Winter's Howl. It slows them down, get around them. The fire staff is just really good at taking out big hordes, and I just love it. It's very awesome. But that's pretty much it, guys. Happy high round hunting. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. If you like that video, please support it and drop a like. I don't always ask for that. I just do it for my guides because I know that you guys really like them, and I just want them to get out there. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.